everyone and welcome back to Weekend Bytes with me, your host Manya. Today we have with us Anshit Sharma, aka Rapper Maddy. As we can figure out from the name itself, he's a rapper by profession. But I won't say anything more. Let's invite the man himself and listen to all about his journey by him himself. Please welcome Anshit Sharma. So, Maddy, please introduce yourself to our audience.
Collaboration of a new kind, words woven in a new design. Let the king talk to you like your daddy. It's the one and only rapper Maddy. Number one in the Bombay charts, number one in the Delhi charts. Soon gonna go international. Let's throw a party. Let's get dirty. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Rapper Maddy, and I'm a rapper. I'm from New Delhi. I am a Delhi guy and absolutely patriotic Indian. संघी किस्म का व्यक्ति हूँ मैं.
Loved your introduction. Best till date. So how did you get the name?
I'm just trying to put leftist people aside. Ki boss, listen, I think in that way. So no more questions about that. Yeah.
So how did you get the name Rapper Maddy from? Was it yourself or was it assigned to you by someone?
Beautiful story I have to it. So there's this movie called Rehna Hai Tere Dil Mein. Okay? It came out, and all my friends from boarding and friends from school wanted to check it out, and they went to this hall, and the character's name was Madhav Shastri. And these people got to know about the fact that my name at home is Madhav Sharma. So without me asking or understanding, they came to the boarding and the school, and they were like, "Oh, Maddy." I said, "You can't call me Maddy. That's a shitty name."
Yeah.
I mean, I am not liking this. This is not a good name. But then they know you are mad. I said, okay, fine. Slowly the whole school started calling me that. And then, I was like, okay, cool. If that's what you want to do that. And then I came back to Delhi from school and, so I joined this club called Elevate, where I used to MC and rap. And this is the time where there was no Honey Singh, no Bohemia, nobody was there. And I was on a payroll with a club and I was rapping in the club. Like people used to think at that point of time कि rapper का मतलब dancer होता है. ये rapper मतलब ये dance करके दिखाएगा.
Really?
Yeah. I'm not joking. People still think that. Okay. I'm not joking. Right? And so आपको पता ही कि पोस्टर छपते हैं सब वगैरह होता है. तो अभी तो बहुत ज़्यादा इंटरनेट हो गया, फेसबुक ये सब वगैरह. उस टाइम पे awkward का ज़माना था, and nothing was there. So they were used to send text messages, and text message has certain limit of words. Mm-hmm. So they wanted to put my name over there. So they were like, what should we put? So there was two other DJs as well, and they wanted to put my name as well. So they were like, what should we write? I said, you could write Maddy. They said, but it doesn't tell you who you are. So I said, okay, cool, then you can write Rapper Maddy. And as simple as that it was. And because the message used to go to 17,000 people or certain amount of people, it just stick by me, it just got stuck by me, kind of like that. And then after that, I went to All India Radio, and I'm one of the first Indian rapper to appear on All India Radio. Wow. And I have a 200 rupees का draft also, जिसमें वो लिखते हैं कि आप हमारे show पे आए थे, और आपने interview दिया था. An amazing place. If you ever get to see All India Radio का building, you'll be like, wow, it's so beautiful. It just feels like a next level thing कि आप All India Radio पे बैठे हैं. मतलब ये बहुत ही अलग चीज़ है. Yeah, absolutely. And then the best part was मुझसे पहले कोई रैपर नहीं है उस पे. एंड अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट अब वहाँ पर क्या हो रहा है, वहाँ पे जो हमारी होस्ट हैं जो होस्ट कर रही हैं, तो वो लाइव बात कर रही हैं. और उस टाइम पे क्या होता था, मैसेजेस खड़ करके वो बोल रही हैं उनको कि अगर आप बात करना चाहते हैं रैपर मैडी से तो मुझे बताइए और मैं आपकी बात उनसे करवाऊंगी. एंड ऐसे करके वो बोल रही है. And 60,000 messages roll in. I said 60,000 people know me.
Wow.
Really?
That's so huge.
Yeah, but then the only point is उस टाइम पे टेक्स्ट मैसेजिंग होती थी. तो अभी क्या बहुत सारे प्लेटफॉर्म्स हैं. यू हैव टू बी फेमस ऑन एवरी प्लेटफॉर्म. इट्स लाइक दैट. एंड हर प्लेटफॉर्म के लिए अलग तरीके से वीडियो बनानी है. 16:9 गॉड नोज व्हाट शिट, स्क्वायर वीडियो 1:1. अरे भाई उस टाइम पे सिंपल पड़ता था भाई. टेक्स्ट मैसेजेस भेजो और लोगों को सुनना चाहिए. So that's the simple story of being Rapper Maddy. और फिर मुझे मौका नहीं मिला यार चेंज करने का. ऐसा नहीं किसी ने मुझे आगे पूछा what do you want to name yourself? I said the versatile.
You just went with the flow. You just went with the flow.
It's a spoon feedable name. If you see the name of Dr. Dre, what is it? right? It's Dr. Dre. Rapping में कोई doctor तो होता नहीं है. It's just a designation, right?
Exactly.
He just means to say that I'm the doctor of this thing, you know.
But it's got a good ring to it also.
Yeah. So I did it a flip around, right? I did as simple as this: rap or Maddy. You know, I rap and Maddy. That's about it. And you know, at that time, people were like, "Kaisa naam kaun rakhta hai?" You know, and you know, this amazing friend of mine, Raftar, used to have 10 different names before becoming Raftar. You know, other rappers have 10 different other names before becoming what they are. I never changed my name. I'm Rapper Man from day one. That's about it. So I'm not changing.
That's got a good ring to it, and I think that's very simple, and it shows and tells who you are. So I think that's great. And especially like you're saying, people didn't really know what rapping was before. So putting that name, putting that rapper name in your name only, like, you know, it just portrays like a lot. You entered the world of rapping, like you mentioned, when rapping wasn't very popular in India. So you've told us about how your journey began. But how hard was it to actually enter that world when people didn't really, like you mentioned, rapping was dancing, equivalent to dancing back then. So was it very difficult to actually make a name for yourself in that platform, or how did you go about it?
There's a song of mine which is coming up, and उस गाने में मैंने actually में ये बात बताई है कि यार तुमसे पहले भी कोई लोग थे, and हमारी इंडस्ट्री में एक बड़ा कमाल की चीज ये कि you know, I really want to say this to everyone कि अगर आप ये नहीं बताओगे कि आप किससे इंस्पायर्ड हुए तो लोग आपको उतना वैल्यू नहीं देंगे, आपकी ग्रेटनेस लेजेंडरी में कन्वर्ट नहीं होगी, राइट? There were people who have prepared this. Imagine आज से 15 साल पहले VH1 ने इंडिया में पार्टी कर दी, completing 25 years of hip hop in India. Can you think about it? 15 years back. 15 years back there was nothing. Right. You and me were not hip hopping or rapping. People were not, you know, hip hop dancing also. Do you understand it?
Yeah.
But VH1 was celebrating 25 years. So I can't just say कि यार मैं आया और एकदम rapping शुरू में, नहीं, मेरे से पहले भी लोग थे तो. And in my song I have talked about those people. There were people who've been throwing parties, hip hop parties, all these people. There were legendary people like Hussain, the son of Shehnaz Hussain. He used to rap. A lot of people before him. So a lot of people have, actually, given blood to the scale, to the art, and everybody who's enjoying the fruits or reaping the fruits right now, bro, I mean, you gotta talk about that. So for me, like if you hear from me, my perspective or my vision or my way of understanding is this is the third generation of Indian rap. Okay, I'm talking about Baba Segal and Apache Indian and Blazi and all that thing, right? And then you have obviously these Pinaki and all these people. So this is like the third generation where Divine and people are there. So I'm gonna, in my next song, I'm gonna talk about the first generation who was there, who were the people who I met, who introduced me to this, who made me understand what is this all about.
Exactly. Yes.
So yeah, I mean, that's about it.
So you mentioned like inspiration. Who was your inspiration to begin with? So like you said that have you always wanted to become a musician since music has been a part of your life since so long? So have you always wanted to be in this profession that you are currently?
I think I have a very small story to this. मेरा जब स्कूल में admission हो रहा था for the first time, so my mom took me over there. Principal asked me to sing, recite some poems, and I did that. And I did like 10, 12 poems, and I was very interactive. And then she, out of the blue, she asked me, "Tumhe gana gana aata hai?" And I sang the song called "Hawa Hawa Hai Hawa Khushboo Luta De," and she was like, "Hamara bachcha dekho Sharma ji ka." And this is how I got admitted to this school. So my mom definitely knew the fact कि भाई ये तो कुछ और ही है, तो इसका अलग level है. तो music में ही था वो चीज. But ironically यार मैंने कभी music सीखा नहीं, So whatever I've been doing till now, it's just self-learned, YouTube, this and that. That's about it.
Okay. So no professional training in music like ever, not even in school.
Absolutely. I think मेरा perspective थोड़ा different है यार. I don't want to be in the box. I want to think outside the box. Okay. There are a lot of people who are already trained and they're doing what exactly they're supposed to, right?
Right.
Steve Jobs was never an engineer. Do you understand? He was a visionary. I'm a visionary. I think like that. If I can make something which people like, I will be appreciated. Otherwise, it's just another music. So that's about that.
That's great. I think that's great because you've come so far with self-learn. So I think you'll go ahead also with self-learn really high, and I hope you do.
So, fingers crossed.
So the trend of music has become so popular nowadays. I'm sure it wasn't before. Basically, rapping wasn't before. But what do you have to say about a few of the trends? For example, Bacha just made a remix or just a song of the trending video that the kid posted on Instagram a few, I think, weeks ago. Bachpan Ka Pyar. So what are your views on that and those kinds of trends?
Oh, this is going to be a very contradictory statement. Becoming famous is a very easy job. Staying hot is a difficult thing. Do you understand that?
Mm-hmm.
If I possibly have said what I wanted to say in one line. That's about it. Reaching there is the easiest thing. Maintaining it is problem, So that's the whole thing. If you want to be there and if you want to be the hot property, you gotta connect with the hottest properties. That's about it. So I think Bacha is a great marketer. He's a good friend. I know him since the day he was, from the days he was Aditya and he was doing engineering. One of our friend used to transfer our notes, engineering notes to each other.
Okay.
And yeah, so let's just not talk about that. But then, yeah, my point, I know them from a very, very long time.
Okay,
and,
not Bachpan Ka Pyar, it's like a lot of trending songs in general.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, see, if you want to, see, there are a lot of celebrity people or, famous artists. They want to survive,
Yes.
They have to keep coming up with the new trend. So how would you learn a new thing? You will try it.
Exactly.
So Bacha does that. He's a great marketer. He collaborates with people and he understands, okay, he made this. I was not making this. Let me do it with him, do this justice with him, and I learned something from it. And then creators are like that. They learn, they make better things. That's how they do it. So I think, and apart from Bacha, all the trending songs which are coming up, everybody's, it was till yesterday it was some celebrity. Today it's your content, bro. Anything you put out there and is making sense to people or is relatable to people, you are a celebrity like this. And you never know. So this is what it is. Consistency is the key. Consistency is the king. Content is the queen. So basically like that. So yeah, I mean, आप किस तरीके से देखते हैं उस चीज को वो depend करता है. But then, to stay trending, it's a very difficult thing. You have to do a lot of stupid things as well. Yeah?
Definitely.
So.
We're talking about,
But I'm hating one thing. Yes. I'm hating one thing about trending songs.
Yes.
I was hearing this song which is called Coño. The song, the word Coño in Spanish means basically something, a woman part, and I see kids dancing on that. I said, dude, do you even know what is that word? And then there was something like, happy fucked up, if you get me. I said, dude, what is wrong with you? People have gone crazy for clout. They don't even listen to the song. Imagine एक और गाना चल रहा है, noisy neighbor और शादी पे डांस कर रही आंटियाँ. And I'm like, bro.
But don't you think that is with rap? Because half the people don't understand the lyrics or the words, but they do jam on it like a lot.
Oh hell yeah! I have seen 5 people dancing on in the club.
That's what happens. Yeah, but I think that's cool also.
And people now, kids now are coming up and saying Eminem is harsh, Eminem raps like a harsh rap or something. No, you were soft. It's simple. Life was tough back then. People used to be tough, and they're talking about their life. If you don't agree with me, you're free to leave. I might have some perception which Manya might not like, but that doesn't mean I'm a bad person. Every man and every woman is made out of experiences. You went to Aligarh, somebody stole your purse. You did not like Aligarh. I went to Aligarh, I had great non-veg or veg food. I like Aligarh. Simple. There's not the whole city is bad, right? Or not whole Agra is bad, or not whole Mumbai is bad. आपके साथ कोई experience हुआ, तो आपको बुरा लगा, है ना? सबके साथ नहीं होता वो चीज. So every man is made out of experience. Everybody is a book of experience. My experiences make Maddy. Your experiences make Manya. I might learn something from you. So keep your vision always open, and target always set. That's about it. Target एक ही रहना चाहिए, but vision open रहना चाहिए. यार वो क्या रहा है, चल क्या रहा है, That's how you understand the market.
I agree with what you're saying, but adding another point to this, don't you agree that a lot of rap songs can also be a little demeaning to women or also people in general? So what do you have to say about that?
यार मेरा ना एक सोचने का ढंग है और ये शायद लोगों को पसंद नहीं आएगा, बट ये मेरा फैक्ट है. मैंने जैसा बताया, हर बंदा अपना एक्सपीरियंस शेयर करे.
Yes, definitely.
मैंने कोई भी एक्सपीरियंस शेयर करा, मैंने उसको रिटन में डाल दिया. ठीक है, आप उससे सहमत नहीं हो, आप कहोगे नहीं यार बिल्कुल नहीं, वो जो कानपुर में लड़की ने ड्राइवर को मारा था बिल्कुल सही किया. हो सकता है आपका ये बिल्कुल हो सकता है, आपका भी हो सकता है यार वो उछल उछल के क्यों मार रही थी, उसे बैठ के चाटा मार लेते, तो वो आपका भी हो सकता है. That's your call, right? वो बंदा पिट क्यों रहा था, ये भी आपका कॉल हो सकता है.
Right.
वो गाने की तरह सुनो ना यार, गाने से क्या मतलब है? People are gonna, okay, there are sexual songs, people have them. There are jazz songs, something like this great guy called Everybody Loves Somebody Sometime. So Dean Martin, right?
Yes.
Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, next level people. They sang in their own way. I can't go to them and say, what are you singing, guys? I don't like this. ये इंडिया में आप होने लगे. Yes. सोचो किसी भी सिंगर के पास जाके क्लब के अंदर बंदा कहता नहीं गुलाबी आंखें गा, छोड़ तेरे को जो आता है, तू गुलाबी आंखें गा. भाई उसको तो सुन ले, वो क्या सुनाने आया है.
Yeah, that's true.
At 60 people, oh भाई you are so famous. अच्छा, okay. डीजे को लोग जाके बता लेगा यार ये मजा नहीं आ रहा, पूरी जनता नाचती है. आप भाई डीजे is the guy who can tell you what the music is all about.
All about.
Listen,
Yeah,
it's music.
That's true.
You are not there to go and tell them no. We have done a polling and you should change your music. So
yes.
with that being said, गानों में demeaning क्या है क्या नहीं यार, हर एक का perception है. उसने किस लिए लिखा था? या किसी ने cloud कमाने के लिए लिखा, किसी ने सिर्फ contradictory होने के लिए लिखा, किसी ने सच लिखा. Artist is all about curiosity. Magician is all about magician trick. If the magician will tell you what's the trick, will you go and watch his show? No. As simple as that. What are people not understanding? Don't you want to know what Justin Bieber is doing right now? Is he really meaning what he's doing? Is he really nice to her new wife? You know, there are thousands of things. Artists are all about curiosity. If you can create curiosity, and that's what artists do.
Yeah, right. That's true.
What artists do.
That's true.
And some of them are there to definitely get the clout and stuff. That absolutely. Why not? I mean, this is what they're supposed to do. They have to be hot. They have to be talked about.
Exactly, they have to be talked about. That's very true. They do have to be talked about.
Yeah, I mean, people who don't have intellect, they will do dumb stuff to, get the clout.
Right.
And I'm not saying who's dumb. For some people, I could be absolutely dumb. There are people who see me on TV and they're like, why did you do this? This was so dumb. I said, because the TV required it. If I give Gyan over there, sitting over there and talk like Einstein, will you watch me? No. So that's about it, man.
Speaking of Einstein, I know you're also very interested in science, and tell us about that. What are your other interests other than rapping?
I'm a very curious mind. I think I've said this before in interviews as well. I'm a very curious mind. If you tell me somebody is Dean Martin, I will run out the chitta of it. Like I was living in 1965 for like 3 months. I know who's Dean Martin. I know who's Frank Sinatra. I know there was this guy called Donald Rickles who used to roast people. He's the papa of roast comedy. Okay. And then he was one of the guy who was roasted a president of America at the time of serving, when he was active president. And these people used to do shows in Las Vegas at MGM and all these things. They were massively polished, amazing artists. They used to run 3-hour show, which used to be telecasted and broadcast, on radios. Okay. And they did not have cuts in between. They're on for 3 hours and they have to, they have to finish it every single day. Imagine the hustle goes into that thing. 40 people working for 3 hours on a set. And multiple skits. Just go out on YouTube, type Dean Martin, check this guy out. He's a great singer. I think I'm going to spark a debate and people are going to hate me for it, but I like Dean Martin more than Frank Sinatra. Done. Oh. That's it. I wanted to say that. Yeah.
Okay, I think that's great. It's okay. It's good to shed light on what you like and who you like.
I mean, I'm done impressing people. I don't want to impress anybody. I want people to follow me who think like me.
Right.
My wife should attract my tribe. I mean, I don't want to be somebody else. I don't want to be touch it, and bend. No, I don't want to do that. That's not me.
Right.
But if I like something, I'll probably, go and dance on that song. This is not one of my songs, probably. Yeah, maybe if I get paid, I don't know, but yeah.
The truth. No, it's fine. So, like you mentioned, Bacha and marketing and all of that. So, do you think Instagram has become a platform for artists in general or anyone to actually kickstart any profession? So, would you say that's the case for you as well, for Instagram or any other social platform?
I think when Instagram was not there, I was the guy who was available. I was the guy who was talking. I was the guy who was meeting everybody and being modest, And I'm not. This is my nature. This is my general nature.
Right.
But I'm a savage guy if you mess with my head. That's simple like that. I'm modest to you. I reciprocate the same what you reciprocate to me. Mm-hmm. It's as simple as that. If you give me savageness, I'm gonna give you savage. And I don't care if you're a girl or a boy, because I'm not here to impress people. I don't want to pick projects. If you're nice to me, I'm nice to you. And I don't want to hang around with people who have too much of, self-obsession or narcissism to them.
Attitude.
And I'm fine with it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I'm okay with it. I'm nice. I'm genuinely nice. This is not something which I'm doing for people or to be on camera.
Okay.
Right? But the problem is there are 99 other people who are doing it, who are faking it.
Right. Yes.
Being noble is the hardest thing in this world. It's not easy. A person who flips in seconds cannot be noble. I am noble and modest because I am, Mm-hmm. But people hate you for this.
They
being
do?
Modest and being noble. Yeah, they come up with you because you're noble, because you're modest. If you're nice to somebody, the other person who doesn't like that, he'll be like, "Why are you doing this?" So people ask me, "Are you on the side? Are you on my side or your side?" I'm on the side of truth. If you do something right, I'm gonna support you.
Right.
If you do something stupid, I'm not supporting you at all. And people are like, you can snitch and you can ditch. This is not snitching and ditching. This is called usul.
But modesty can be. But modesty can be perceived as fakeness at times. Don't you think that?
Oh, yes. You know why chivalry is dead in India? Chivalry is dead in India because if I pull a chair for Manya Avasthi, some guy or some girl in the group will say, "Why are you flirting with her?"
Yeah.
This is what
No, that's right.
This is what Indian girls do.
Yeah.
It's easy to meet a foreigner girl and do these things for her, because Indian girls or Indian groups of people think in a different way. If you open a door for a girl, they'll be like, "Kya line maar raha hai bhai?" So you in your head think, "Oh my God, people are going to think wrong about it."
Yeah. That's true.
And then people are coming up with the thing, I'm very happy single. No, you're not happy single. No, your friends are telling you stupid things. You need to get out of that block. See, there's so many things. Chivalry is there because of this. Girls should go out there and tell their man to be chivalrous. I'm telling you this. If you tell your man men do not know about you, your beauty, how much eyeliner you got, how much lashes you got, how much rouge you got. No, I learned it from different women.
Right.
But if you tell them to be chivalrous, they'll be chivalrous to the next girl also. If that happens.
Yes, that's true.
So women need to go out. Women need to go out and tell people, and not the elder woman, every woman.
Right.
The younger kids, I'm gonna tell my daughter that if anybody talks to you this way, you should give him back. You should be like, "No, but he talks to me like that." I would want my daughter to do. Do you understand that thing?
Of course, I totally agree with you.
Yeah. So every woman should go out there and demand chivalry. Right. Out of nothing, you should demand chivalry. Ki, boss, treat me nicely. Open the door for me. Do these things. This is not something very big. And if you do this, that man will tell it to different other people. And this will go on and on and on. Karl Marx once said to sign a paper of women empowerment, it would take me seconds. But to get women empowerment in the real sense, it will take thousands of years.
Right. It's very true.
So, coming absolutely diverting from your topic, but then, this is how it is. If you want to teach young people or divert young people in the right direction, you got to disseminate that information. The
Right.
Vedas were absolutely lost, but it actually is there today because everybody was talking it. They learn it. They learn the whole Vedas in their mind.
Right.
So it was coming from one father to another kid, and then they become father to another kid. That's how
going
Vedas
on.
are surviving.
Right.
Yeah. So you might hate the Hindutva, whatever agendas and narratives are going on.
Yeah.
But this is something nice.
Yes.
You should always pick up nice things wherever it is coming from.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But speaking about women empowerment and all, what are your opinions on feminism and other social issues like that? Are you a believer? Do you believe in all of that?
I don't believe in all of that.
You don't?
There are two different people.
Mhm.
I'll tell you something.
Yes.
So all the humans, all the species on planet Earth, okay? All the species on planet Earth doing three things, okay? Very simple. They're reproducing, they have compassion, okay? And they're surviving. Do you understand that? So it's as simple as that, yeah? मतलब आप ऐसे कह सकते हो कि यार we are equal. No, we are as good as each other in
Right.
our own zones.
Right.
What Manya could do, I can't do. I can try to do that. I can become better at it, but I can't do that. I can't. It's a baby. I'm a man.
Right.
You know, women can. So
Right.
constantly putting a lioness does the hunting. A lion just secures the property.
Right.
Even animals or other species have that instinct. I understand everything which all these narratives are running in the world. Ki yaar feminism, all that. Right? Everybody is supposed to be on the planet of Earth to do something. The first thing you have to do is save Mother Nature. The second thing which you have to do is do your task.
Mhm.
You don't have to compare yourself with Maddy or with somebody who is male.
Yes.
You do something. Men think in a simple way, boss. You can get the job done, cool. We will respect you.
Yeah.
As simple as that. Men think about that. Men go to play football, they play football, they score a goal, they're happy about it.
Yeah.
If another boy scores the goal, they're like, you are a good player too. Yeah, see,
I do know what you're saying. I do know what you're saying, but I think it also nowadays it depends from person to person. I don't think it's more. Even I'm not like saying that guys would say this, girls would say this, but I think it differs. Now it differs from person to person since more equality and more people have been open about a lot of things, and so have women now.
What is equality? Let me talk to you. What is empowerment? Do you know why law is there? Law is there to empower anybody who is weak. There is nothing called female empowerment, women empowerment, anybody who is weak is supposed to get empowered, period.
Yes.
If you're hitting a dog on the road and I don't like it, that's a species on the planet. Do you understand? Right? If you're hitting animals, I don't like that.
Yes.
That needs empowerment. Anybody who is weak needs empowerment. If Manya is in a situation where she needs help, she needs empowerment.
Right.
By law, by her friends or by her family. I think we should stop doing this. We should think equality in a simple, equal manner. Right? It should be equal for all. Stop saying it women empowerment. I could be weak also in some situation.
Of course.
The law is made because they want to empower you, isn't it?
Right.
The law is the thing which is... Yeah. So मुझे लगता है कि सबको empower करना है. किसी शहर, मोहल्ले, जगह, घर में कोई आदमी भी weak हो सकता है भाई.
Of course.
Do you understand this?
Yes.
Like, कोई बच्चा भी weak हो सकता है. किसी बच्चे को आपकी जरूरत हो सकती है. कोई डॉग को कोई केज में डाल के बंद करके रख सकता है. उसको आपकी जरूरत हो सकती है. Empowerment, absolutely for anybody who is weak.
Who's weak.
And with all my heart, I'm saying this.
Yes, of course.
If the so मुझे बस वो भी चीज थोड़ा सा ये लगती है कि यार women empowerment कर जा रहे हैं. भाई जिसको जरूरत है, जो weak है, उसे empower करना चाहिए.
You just empower.
बात खत्म.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, let's talk about empowerment. Everything would be equal. Right? Let's talk about getting the work done. Everything would be equal.
Right.
Do you understand?
Yes.
That's about if Manya is supposed to do a job, this is her JD, and this is what it requires. She does it. Period. I don't care you're a man or a woman.
Of course.
You know.
That's how it should be.
Done. That is equal, correct?
Yes.
So that's what I'm saying. जब आप ये कहने लग जाते हो कि फीमेल एम्पावर, भाई साहब मैं मानता हूँ बिल्कुल जरूरत है. जिसको जरूरत है उसको आप बिल्कुल एम्पावर करिए. बट जिसको जरूरत है.
Yes.
फीमेल एम्पावरमेंट बोल के कितने लोग किस चीज का फायदा उठाते हैं ये आप भी जानते
हैं. That's there. Definitely, I agree with you. That's there. people do take advantage of such things. Yes.
बिल्कुल जो व्यक्ति को empowerment चाहिए उससे जरूर करें. जिस species को empowerment चाहिए, अब जो ये endangered species है उनको भी तो बचा रहे हैं ना लोग. वो भी तो अब वो बोलने लग जाए हमें भी empowerment चाहिए, पर वो बोल नहीं सकते.
Of course.
लेकिन फिर भी कुछ humans हैं ना, बचा रहे हैं उनको जाके.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they're always good.
I like your views on things.
Yeah, good people are always there, but they are less.
Yes.
They're less. That's it.
That's
and they are hated for their opinions.
Well, not all, but I do agree with you that a few are. Yes.
And I also want to say this, that if I come up and tell you that I deeply think about Mother Nature, every college I perform, I end up my land, please save Mother Nature, because if she survives, we survive. Right? I feel so intensely for it. मुझे लगता है यार यहाँ पे फीमेल एम्पावरमेंट की बात कर रही है, पहले धरती बचा ले. आप समझ रहे हो, मेरे लिए जेंडर डिफरेंट हो सकता है, आपके लिए अलग हो सकता है. You might think in a different. We are humans. We are caretakers of Mother Nature. That's the first job. Second job is
respect in whatever you believe in, whatever everyone believes in.
Yes. We should
respect.
Yeah, we should have respect for everything. We should be happy wherever we are. We should try to make things better. Okay. Yeah. If you need empowerment, you should shout about it. Absolutely, right? And if you find someone who is using this power in a wrong way, you should call him out also, call her out also.
Definitely.
Equality हर चीज में होनी चाहिए यार. Empowerment हर उस व्यक्ति का होना चाहिए जो भी. इसमें आप, मैं, फीमेल, ये पता है, यही चीज हम इसी नाटक है. अब तू पता है 15 मिनट लग गए मुझे इस कंक्लूजन पे लाने के लिए कि हर एक को एम्पावरमेंट चाहिए. It's not about male. It's about dog, bitches, pandas. It's
everyone.
About Mother Nature. It's about everyone. Fishes. Yeah. Think about that ना यार. ऐसे सोचते हैं ज़्यादा बेहतर होगा. वसुधैव कुटुंबकम. The world is a family. Think like that.
Absolutely. So moving on to another topic, you have also participated in reality shows. So tell us about your experience there.
I think it's not much of an experience to me. I think I can tell you about my best experience. My best experience was with Disney. When I was working with them, I was automatically feeling like a celebrity.
Right.
It was so amazing, so nice, and big shout out to Vikram sir and Bhuvnesh Srivastava and Gargi Malvankar and all the Disney team. Big shout out to all of them. And then and also otherwise, it's work for me. So yeah, I go over there with the, understanding of this is work. I gotta get the job done.
Yes.
But if I'm in a dating show and somebody's expecting that I would date that person, that's not gonna happen. I need to know who you are.
Absolutely.
Right? It's not gonna happen like that way for me. So yeah, if you hate me for that perspective, you may hate me for it. But I'm not going to fall in love with somebody in a day or 3 hours.
I don't think anyone can.
And it's absolutely... Yeah, I mean, okay, let's not talk that.
I'm putting it out there. I don't think anyone can fall in love in 3 hours. I'm totally going to stand by my statement here.
Now, or a month also. Sometimes it just takes a little longer. It's fine. You can fall in love with anybody. That's not the question. But can you be with that person? That's the real question.
Fall in love with celebrities, crushes who that's fine by me. I've fallen in love many times that way. And I'm very proud of it. It's good that
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But can you live with that person? That's the question. Living with celebrities is difficult.
I have crushes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay. So lastly, if there was anything that you could change about your journey up till now, professionally or personally, what would it be and why?
Oh, no. I'm not going to change a thing about my journey. No. Because my story is freaking original content. You have no idea what failures I've faced in my life.
Okay.
How immense failures I have failed in my life. I have seen so many failures. Immense failures I've seen in my life, bro. It's not about 1, 2, 3, 10. Abraham Lincoln story, no. 65 years, no, bro. I have failed more than 10,000 times.
But you've learned from them, right?
I'm still on it. I have fallen more than anybody else. I have been character assassinated on TV. I have overstood everything. But I know for one thing for sure. If I can overstand all of this, the day I'm there, you're gonna be proud of me. And everybody who has seen me will be proud. Everybody who knows me is going to be proud.
Right.
Because I never did anything stupid. I never did anything stupid to become what I am.
Mm-hmm.
And I want God to tell it to me, okay, now you deserve in the right time.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So I'm fine with it. I'm fine. It's becoming longer,
Right.
but it's fine. It's fine. I don't want to choose the wrong way to be there. That's about it.
You learn from your failures, you learn from your struggles, you grow from them.
That's a nice way, a sugar-coated way to put it. Ask a guy who has dealt with failures. Bro. It's not easy.
Yeah,
What do you think makes me modest? What do you think makes me modest? This failures.
failures.
Because you never know. You never know when the time flips, bro. Anybody can lose anything.
Right.
Anybody can lose anything.
Mm-hmm.
And I always say to people कि तू किस बात का गुमान करता है अपने आप के ऊपर? मैंने देखा है दरिया को रेगिस्तान होते. So that's about it, you know. And other line which I always say to people is like कभी देखा है आसमान की तरफ तो पता होगा बिना बादल बारिश नहीं होती. जो भी तू कर मेरे दोस्त सोच समझ के कर क्योंकि खुदा की अदालत में सिफारिश नहीं होती. तो यहाँ तो तुम टेढ़े मेढ़े काम कर लोगे भाई. लेकिन what are you going to talk in the court of God?
Right.
Here you could do anything for the cloud, whatever. Do it for gram, baby. There ain't no gram, bro. There ain't no chat.
Absolutely.
There ain't no snap.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you one last thing though. Do you have anything that you would like to tell your fellow people who would want to be in the same stream as yours? Is there any advice that you would like to give them?
I think just keep doing it, bro. That's about it. Just do it. Just do it. Yeah. That's it. Because nobody knows what's gonna be famous. The guy who sang Janu Mere Janeman was not knowing. He was just recording it for God knows who.
For fun.
For fun, maybe. Or for maybe he wanted to start something, but the song got so much of love.
Yes.
Yeah. So keep doing it. Keep doing it. I know you're facing a lot of problems. I know there are so many problems. You don't have pocket money. Your girlfriend is not talking to you. God knows whatever. Your boyfriend is irritating. Whatever. Keep doing it. Just be consistent with it. सरस्वती माँ सिर्फ दो ही चीजों की देने, एक म्यूजिक की और एक एजुकेशन. और याद रखना इन दोनों चीजों को आपसे कोई नहीं छीन सकता. ना आपसे कोई आपकी एजुकेशन चोरी कर सकता है, ना आपसे कोई आपका म्यूजिक चोरी कर सकता है. और चोरी करने वाला कर भी ले म्यूजिक तो आप दोबारा बना लो क्योंकि आपको बनाना.
Right. That's a good way to put it. Yes.
Yeah, it's not a good way to put it. This is what I hate about millennials. You know, this is not a good way to put. This is the way to put it.
Yes, but the way you said it, I don't think a lot of people know it. So this is a good way to put it out there for people to know it.
But you know what I'm saying? I really want people to go out and read. Yeah. Because right now, a lot of people are just talking. They're talking senseless. You know, at our time we didn't have Google.
Yes.
You know, yes. Google was developing around 93 sometime like that, right? I had to ask questions to people.
Yes, that's
and
true.
Considering my curiosity, I was gone case. Kids these days have everything available on Google. Go read and talk about it. You have so much of sense. We can make this earth a better place. Mm-hmm. And that's the whole point. You know? That's the whole point. If we start watching hotels, everything is going to be better.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Noted everything down. That's good advice. Can I say that? That's fine? Yes. Okay.
Your call. I don't want to get into problem. This guy is so OP.
No, I'm kidding. It's all good. But thank you so much for being here with WMH today. It was honestly so fun speaking to you. You're great, your aura is great, you're a very positive person, and I think you have a lot of messages that people should listen to and actually follow as well. So it was great speaking to you, and I really hope that you had a good time as well. And to everyone else, this was the last episode of season 1 of Weekend Bytes, and we ended it with absolutely like a bang because this episode was great and very fun. So I'm glad, and we will be back with another season 2 of Weekend Bytes very soon. Stay tuned and stay safe. Thank you everyone who will watch this video, and thank you so much, Maddy, for joining us today.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye.